Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the driver's lounge. And for some reason, that's not working. There it is. Okay, so welcome everybody. This is the season 12 split 3 drivers lounge. With me tonight at the moment, I've got Mr. Dave Galley, Mark Dial, Michael Hayes, Scotty Perrins, and Phil Marsh. How are we, boys?
Yeah, good, mate.
Hey, Gully, good.
Good, man.
Good, mate. Hey, well.
We'll try and show that. Why is that going to show? Why is that not working?
Hey, Laurie.
There you go, mate.
Oh, there we go.
Anders, mate. Good.
Laurie.
And we'll just throw up the quick look at the grid. Hopefully it's going to play for me. It's not playing for me tonight, so I'm not sure what's going on. At the finish, should be at the start. Okay.
Okay, so the night's over. I can go.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. The SDK is playing some funny games, so I'll hide the session state and we'll just go straight into it. And hopefully it will reset itself. So I'm going to show from the back here. This is with Scott Van Luton. Rattler, as he's called. So you'll see the bit of carnage that we had at the back as we come through. And definitely plenty of carnage. I'm just going to reload my overlays and see what happens.
So he's picked himself up a few spots already.
Yep. And we'll jump up the front. Dave Galley having a cracking start. I've lost everybody's skins here, so give them a second to re-download in. Race, battle box, and go back to TV. So Dave off to a great start. Oh, the race start. I don't know what's not showing my thingo.
Did that picture paint work, Laurie?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Just bear with me. I'm just going to try and fix SDK here, guys. I apologise for this. So Dave got a cracking start. And here we are still, of course, on lap 1.
Just quickly, guys, is this up on YouTube or not?
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yep.
What's the chat?
If you go into the general chat, there's a link to it.
Perfect. Thanks, mate.
No worries, Scott.
But if you want to watch it live and know exactly what we're saying,
Yeah.
watch it through John.
Yeah, so click the live button. Oh, in the wall there. Who was that? Laurie Saunders in the wall behind Dave.
Couldn't stand the pressure, mate.
Couldn't stand the pressure? Absolutely. And big shout out to Scotty Gamble and the Hoff, of course. Already watching. And I'm just playing a little bit of catch up because at the moment. So we're on lap 1, of course. Which I think should be lap 2, I think. But anyway. Got a feeling SDK might be a lap behind, but anyway, we'll work that out in a second. If that's the case, we'll jump on to have a quick look at Lucas Burt. Okay, where he's on the track. He's already been in an incident there by the looks. Jump back on with Dave. So how did you find it last night, Rattler?
Loved it. Loved every minute of it. It was awesome. It's just very unnerving having the cars come up behind you, and that was my issue. Watching them, then hitting the wall. So next time I just need to race my own race.
Yeah, that's half the battle really, is understanding how to work your relatives, but also understanding how to drive your own race.
Yeah. I was catching guys at times, and then the big guys were coming up behind me, and that just threw me off.
Yep. Hear that, Dave? Someone just called you a big guy.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking that. I wasn't thinking about Dave, but...
No, you're thinking about John, weren't you?
Yeah, well, you know.
Hopefully there's a photo about John later.
You bust. I know what that's about. Don't worry. I've been set up. So I might just jump on here if I've got this right. So,
Being a rookie too, I was in the pits and I sat there for 7 minutes repairing the car instead of using quick repair.
oh, that hurts.
Yeah, I was like 4 laps down. I got two on the safety car, but
Yeah, no, that's very difficult when you're first starting to. Here we go. When you're first starting to get everything right and correct.
Oh, no.
Ouch. And a little bit of going the wrong way, but we won't talk about that in the other splits because we're not going to give anything away because they haven't been broadcasted yet. As we'll jump back to Darren Walden. So Darren showed some good pace last night for a while. And of course, rumour has it, Rattler, you're being coached by Hoffy.
yeah, he's jumped in the car a few times and I followed him around the track, mate. All the boys at Peggy's Performance Racing are just fantastic, and you guys in here as well. Like I was just on the practice track then for Le Mans, and Jamie McKnight and some of the boys were really good. So yeah, it's been a pleasure. Like I said, 4 days in the sim, and it's been fantastic.
You'll find there's a lot of good blokes in this league, and you'll work out that they're all willing to help. They're all quite keen to get involved. And you just got to make the most of the opportunities that people give you.
Absolutely, grab it with both hands, mate.
Yep. Here's Sean Slater. Sean apparently last night had a bit of wheel issue. Sean's one of these boys that's relatively quick. I know at this stage of the race I was just thinking I'm going to settle in and just try and nut some laps out behind the pack here.
Bless you.
Thank you.
How are you going to go?
How are you, Faz?
Good, mate. Good. I don't know what.
Ouch.
Ouch.
What, you trying to adjust his left-hand mirror there, John?
Yeah, pretty much. Looked worse from my car than his, but anyway, from that view. Big shout out to Matty McMillan, who's in the chat, and Dave Baldock. He thinks Rattler would like to thank Roy Clark and Dave Blue 37 Baldock for inspiring him to race this season. You might need to tell us a bit more there, Scott.
Well, I mean, like I said, I picked up the sim and got delivered on Monday. I had 2 days of seat time, just a few practices here and there, and I didn't want to race this season. I said, nah, look, 12 weeks, I'll get some experience and then I'll jump in. But nah, they just hammered me to jump in, have a crack, don't be soft, blah 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 blah, and here I am.
Does that come under peer group pressure?
Yeah, a bit like when you're 13, mate, having a cigarette.
Yeah, but
Your first beer at 9.
Yeah, that's exactly
but
right.
we did do that with Herman and you, Dave. And where's Herman?
Oh, no. Yeah, tell me about it.
Not gym at 9 in the morning, though.
Sorry?
Gym at 9 in the morning.
Absolutely. Oh, it's all right because I finish work at that time, so that's afternoon for me.
A bit loose there, Matty McMillan. So that was Dave, sorry. Dave, a bit loose. He just opened the door up there for Mark.
Yeah.
So used to Matty being in front.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing well if Matty's racing in this race too. Done a double stint.
He's that talented, he could.
I don't know. I was watching him drive Richie Sim earlier this evening.
I did have a drive.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
How are you, Mark?
Good stuff.
Here he is. Mr. Race Control from Split 1. How are you, Steve?
Yeah, good stuff.
They're not too bad.
I heard he's on a holiday.
I am permanent holiday.
And then,
No, just from split one. Race control.
Yeah, I heard it got a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said to David Coleman about lap 25, oh, I better say that as soon as I said it.
You don't say it.
I said touch wood before I said it.
Don't push the button when you're saying it.
I didn't even get to finish saying it, and then Carlos Roof. Oh, you're kidding.
We've learnt on the Tuesday night not to say that word.
Getting good at it, aren't we, Don?
it's just... Yeah, it's rather challenging, isn't it, when you start sitting on the other side of the fence. I learnt that myself in the last couple of months of getting involved with the Logitech Pro Series as a assistant race director. It's amazing how much time and effort goes into the other side.
Yeah, it's definitely not as much fun, I'll say that.
And a big shout out to Mark Duggan as well, coming in live from Cooper Pedy watching us. And good to see the photos I got sent today, Mark. It looks like you're having a ball, mate. So keep on travelling and keep enjoying yourself.
I like Will Wilson's comment. Bulldog inspired me to get horse riding lessons.
Of course, hats off to Ben Anthony as well for giving us a new part of our graphic, our leading graphic tonight.
Yeah, I did see that.
I couldn't help myself because it was I think it was Blanchy that came up with the Vets 360. It looks like it's stuck.
It's good to have a name.
And the photos to go with it.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't reckon we talk as much shit as those other guys on 360.
Nah, absolutely not.
So you're going to take up that challenger mark or what?
Challenge.
Yeah, the challenger talking more shit. I reckon all of us can do that.
That's got it. Like, it's amazing though. Like, we've had like McKnight come in, we've had Johnny Latham come in. Like, I remember when we had John come in, it was quite bizarre. We all sort of went quiet and listened.
Can't get a word in.
That's when Jamie comes in.
Yeah.
And a few new boys.
No doubt about that.
A few new boys in the league tonight. So we've got Brett Taylor, who I haven't come across before, and Timmy Betts, running the JWM esports team livery. We know Ed. Bruce McLeod's another new face. So Bruce showed a fair bit of pace fairly early. Jeremy Bush, Bush, was running the Locked On iRacing livery. Jeff Eddy, of course, is back again from the States. Fair. And then who else is new? Of course, Scott Van Zooten, Rattler. Oops, bit of action in the background there. I think that was another new face we had was Peter Verney, which we'll get to see a bit more of Peter a bit later. Michael Power. And I need to know whether Michael Power and Tony Power are related. That's the one I'm trying to work out in my mind at the moment. So we've got two new ones. Corey Brand representing the Century Motorsport team and KFC. And Adrian Zeal, who I think might be already off the track. And Joseph Greenshaw. Poor old Joseph, he had a rough night last night. I think he struggled a little bit with the track, but he still kept going around and did quite well. Man, what lap were we up to? Lap 9. And of course, Scotty Perrins was back for another run. Hopefully I haven't missed it. I might have missed it. No, I haven't missed it. Sorry, Scotty.
Well,
there we go.
Feeling well. Please excuse.
It's doing some weird stuff.
I've had the flu all week, aching bones.
You did well, Scotty.
No excuse, mate. You were up in fifth there for a while, so that's no excuse.
You finished your race, mate. That was a good effort.
You did well, Scotty.
Yeah, you didn't get pulverised into the wall.
Yes. I'll fight back stronger this week and
Well, after the time I just set, it's going to want to be a strong time, buddy.
Of course, Mark, this leads to another discussion. So you've just set a time at Le Mans in a set that's not the official Jamie McKnight vet setup. So
Yep.
how are you going to feel when we get Jamie set up and you're slower?
He'll hear about it. He'll hear about it.
I didn't know you've ever done a lap that wasn't an official set.
Yeah. Well, now my time is random when I can get in the sim, so I might have to go back on that and just have to do what I have to do. But yeah, it's going to be very random. I don't even know whether I'm supposed to be working tomorrow afternoon or not yet. And it's hardly up past 9 at night, so I've got no idea what's going on.
What are you doing now, mate? Work-wise?
Driving for Woolies.
Oh, nice.
you started.
Yeah, started today, buddy.
Nice. Well done, Mark.
It's work. That's the important thing.
Yeah, well, hopefully,
What time did you set, Mark?
instead of 3:58.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes we're doing with 355.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys might be doing that, but I know I'm still having issues with the throttle too, so I'm not 100% sure that was 100% throttle all the way around.
That's the one on the right.
Yeah, I'm still having to
That's
squeeze the. I might have to put another brick underneath it. On top of it, at
On
least.
top of it, on top, mate.
Oh, hey, yeah.
No wonder you're having problems.
Fanatec, if you're listening, Fanatec, you're going to get this back with something attached to it, because I'm not happy with this shit setup.
We won't complain if you want to put behind the pedal.
Next week he'll be doing 258s.
Was that 2 hours?
In the Woolies van.
Sideways.
You wait till his new livery comes out and it'll have the Woolies logo on it.
I bet you Ben's listening already.
Home shop and get your steak knives here.
Premium mint.
So we'll have to start calling you the Red Hot Special.
Put a red dot on the left-hand front door.
Aisle
That's
3.
what you've got name for when you want to take him out.
It's a bummer he's not driving for Coles because his lap times would be down.
But they're always going down, aren't they?
Well, something's going down.
Yeah, well, technically I'm driving for Linfox, so I hope I don't see that sign on the back. You're passing another Linfox truck.
You pass another fox.
Ouch! Hoffy with the big one. Sounds like Mark's throttle problem is like Dave Baldock's horse riding ability.
Oh, right. Send you me pedals, Hoppy.
It's a bit like the one after it. The fresh food people.
Dearie me.
Yeah, you can get them all out now, guys. You know.
I can see the back of the Taipan car reading the fresh food people right now, actually, after seeing that comment.
But we're only getting started. I remember you saying you were never going to work again in your life because you'd worked too hard.
So we're going down on the fresh food business.
I was never going to work under a Liberal government, and I paid to that. Hope you're listening, McKnight. Oh, God.
Hi, Jamie.
No, it's not, thank God.
Now I've lost track of where I'm up to. Slap 13. Where's Phil?
Yeah, show us Phil. Where's Marshy?
Look,
Up in 11th. He's Marshy in 11th.
Just circulating.
server doesn't mean you have to give me rubbish.
Bulldog!
Horse riding skills are unbelievable.
Oh!
What was that?
That was Marshy.
Yeah, that was one. I'd done that twice in the same corner. I don't know what I fucking hit.
The rubber.
I think it's the wall. It definitely looked like you hit the wall.
I think it was where Bulldog left the saddle.
Ouch.
But when you hit the wall again,
You know I'm here, don't you? You
well, I'm glad you're here because your face is the second face on our intro image now for this season.
You're just a bunch of keyboard warriors, aren't you?
You just got to stop picking on my friend Dave.
I'm not using the keyboard, Dave.
He's using the keyboard.
Yeah, we're too lazy to type.
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
So,
unlike Hoffy in there.
You know, the highlight of my race last night was slamming into the back of a WK&P.
Excuse me, we're not allowed to talk. Oh, someone in the wall there. We're not allowed to talk about tomorrow night.
This was nothing to do with the outcome.
No?
Slamming in the back of a WK&P car. The only trouble was, it was poor Maddie McMillan and not you.
Oh, not Maddie. Not Maddie.
I know it was like hitting one of my kids. I was pretty devastated about it.
Well, he was very upset about it when I caught up with him after work this evening. He was, I don't know if he's going to talk to you again.
Did you explain to him that when the safety car goes and you cross the start finish line that you're allowed to go and not just stop?
Yeah. That was my problem.
We found in split 3 last season, Dave, that he used to fall asleep. We used to have to keep waking him up, telling him to take his no-dose.
Yeah, that's right. Right, mostly before the lights went green.
It's funny. I was looking around everywhere in Split 2 and I couldn't find Johnny Van Ree everywhere. What happened, buddy? You told me you were going to race against me this season.
No, you told me you were going to race against me. And you were sandbagging. Anyway, I think there's a conspiracy theory here, and what it comes down to is you're the only bloke that's been giving the replay for Luke to broadcast Split 2, and Ben was looking for someone else to do the driver's lounge in Split 3. So the rumour has it that Ben Anthony took a second off your time and added it to my time.
I heard there's a rumour that Ben Anthony is going to put me up into Split 1 because no one can Split 1 can give him a replay.
Yeah, I saw that tonight.
The Blue 37's going to Split 1.
No one says Split 1.
I say, but I don't have all the cars on the track.
Now,
why the hell is Mark Dial talking? This isn't his league, it's
Oh!
Ben Anthony's league.
Mark Dial there's got a lovely little tap from Tim Betts.
Shots fired.
Does the Blue 37 want to race to 3 next week? Does it?
Why did
I can arrange it.
Does the Split 3 boys want to be embarrassed, do they?
As I said, go and check out the lap time from the last session.
It's not about
It's
not about lap times in the race, mate.
So Ed's not in with us, is he?
I will guarantee that it is 100% about consistency.
Yep.
Right?
It's consistency. It's hitting
Well,
a
the
number.
consistency.
and
The
keeping
last
to it.
time I drove V8 vets at tracks we're going to this week, I think, geez, I think I may have got a podium out of that.
No, I think that was 2 races ago, mate, not the last one.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
the last one I wasn't there, but the one before that I got a podium out of.
I can hear someone living in the past. Can anyone else live in? When I was 20,
we know
I used to
Roy
be able to
Clark
run
lives in the
through
past,
as
but
well.
lived in the past, but I didn't think you lived in the past, Dave. Well, then again, you do live in South Australia, so you are in the past, don't you?
No,
Actually, it's the future, Mark.
Yeah, hang on. What's the time where you are?
he's just 30 minutes behind. Don't worry about it.
The Matty McMillan, Dave, has just typed in that he still loves you.
He's a champion.
Matty Millen, you're a suck.
And it's good to see you.
I think I was talking about the other day.
But he didn't actually type that for you.
Yeah, that's the other day we were talking about.
And it's good to see Roy Clark not behind the keyboard tonight.
I know.
was spewing it wasn't Shannon that I hit.
Ooh, don't go there.
Nah,
Don't go there.
No.
that's yeah.
Shannon had a great night. He pulled a great pass on me during the race last night. We won't talk about the end of his race, but it was a great pass then.
I heard that's not the only thing that WK&P drivers pull well.
What?
That's
Be careful.
You just stay with My Little Pony and you'll be right.
My Little Pony, you should see the size of that bloody horse. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the rocking horse that you fell off. Tell us the truth.
Just
Haven't you ever been to
So,
London?
can I ask a question?
yeah.
Has,
Why is there a P1 against my name? It's because I did an extra lap.
Has Mark Dial put everybody? Did everybody get a drive-through penalty? Is this how it happened? Or did you identify as a lap down after the safety car and actually went a lap ahead of the field?
No.
Gee, I think I heard that on
This was-
Tuesday
this
night,
was-
identifying as a safety car.
I did identify as they were going to let me go a lap ahead of the field. I should have done it. The only chance after
hey.
winning East Coast.
I was going to say we allowed it, but you just didn't take us up on the offer.
I know, but I just imagine the outrage had I done it.
Yeah.
I must admit, it was good. It was good banter that night.
Yeah, it was. It was a good night. That's what we need more of that.
We do. That was a good night of
And
just laughter.
Hazy, note the colour.
What's going on there, mate?
Note,
Yeah.
note the colour of the car.
Did you forget to put your spec map on, or
No.
you decided to change?
No, took it off just for you.
Yeah, I
This
like it.
this is the Michael Hayes livery.
With red wheels.
Yeah.
You stole them off Andrew, didn't you?
Yeah.
You've got to say the red and green just doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't. I'll tell
I
you
really
what.
like the Petters one that you ran at that race Benny did last week.
Yeah,
He's a superstar, that guy that runs the red WK&P car.
the Petters WP&P car, Nathan Brown.
He is a superstar.
Oh.
He's the only driver we would take in the Banter Alliance, I've got to tell you.
I'll tell you what, he was bloody impressive on Tuesday night because he drove and commentated because my other fellow commentator hasn't turned up.
Is that Bulldog?
Well, it might be.
Dave turned up, right?
Dave turned up, did he?
Yeah, he was in the split 2 room.
So Ed's done really well here with the undercut. Got himself about 1.8 seconds ahead of Dave. Out to 2 seconds now.
Hey, we got Johnny. You better mention we got royalty in the house. Peter Latham's just jumped on.
Peter, how are you, Pete? Happy 100th.
Yeah, well done, John. Peter.
So, when you turn 100 years of age, you get a letter from the
He's here.
Queen. So with vets, when you race your 100th, do you get a letter from Mark Dial?
Anthony?
Good deal.
Yeah, you did. You
Possible.
got a message in the general chat. There's a message there to Pete.
I didn't get one for my 100th.
Why would I give you a message?
Well, you normally do, but it's a totally different message. But anyway.
So, quick question out on the chat to Will Wilson. How many years have we got to wait? Reckons he's saving up all of his banter till he turns 40.
Probably another 20. We'll be too old by the time you get here, mate.
I reckon it'd be quite. It'll be quite. 8 years we've got to wait. That's a bummer because it'd be quite funny to actually have a mate of Dave Baldock's giving it to Dave Baldock.
Hang on a minute. Dave Baldock with a mate?
That's very own. Is he gone?
Yep.
A paid accomplice, I would have said.
He's come in, dropped the mic, and left.
Yeah, I think his wife might have tapped on the door and he's jumped out of his chair.
And Blake Warboys, I don't think it doesn't matter what we say because I don't think Nathan's head's going to get any bigger because it's too big already.
Maybe he got off the horse again.
Ed Cullen
What's that?
Ed Cullen with the undercut of the century out of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to... It was an absolutely brilliant undercut.
So was that strategy, Pete? Was that because Ed's not here?
Oh, I think he goes with the flow, but he had a strategy on fuel, but he just ran his numbers and it worked out really good for him.
Yeah, no, it was impressive to see him up the front. Actually, it was good.
Mate, Ed's quick. Ed is quick. He just needs a little bit more time, and I think give it the end of this season, he'll be sitting at the top of split 2.
Oh, he's definitely got a super coach.
Yeah, we nearly got him there.
Yeah, he wasn't far from it.
No,
it was one spot. Yeah. And a big shout out to the Bucklands.
Yeah, all the split 3 boys were quick in split 2 last night, so yeah, it was good. Had a few unfortunate problems, but the speed's there, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark Duggan's on dial up at the moment, but he's enjoying the great outdoors, so he's saying. That's good to have Mark dialing in.
Cool.
Literally.
Sent me a whole heap of photos of his trip today and made me very jealous.
Yeah. To be on holidays.
Let's have a look. Tim Betts was behind you at the moment here, Mark.
Yeah.
And who can I pick to do our random driver lap? I suppose we did you last time, didn't we, Scotty?
You did.
Pity the other Scotty's hiding. He would have been a great choice to do it for us. Rattler, if he's listening, or has he just got us all on mute? I'm just not sure there.
No, I think he's just got his mic muted at the moment. You there? Still there, Rattler?
Yeah, mate, I'm still here. Thanks, Roy.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I thought, as somebody with all the experience that you have in iRacing and the years and years, well, okay, maybe minutes and minutes of time behind the wheel, who got forced into doing split 3 by somebody. I don't know who it could have been. I'm going to blame Pecky.
Yeah,
I reckon it'd be an ideal man to talk about your lap and
anyway,
how you found it out there.
Anyway, we're about.
Here
you go. Everyone quiet. Here you go, Scott. You're up. Coming down into turn 3.
No bonnet. This is before I went 7 minutes in the pits.
Cars going everywhere in front of you.
You might actually see me hit the wall because I probably hit about 5 or 6 of them last night, I reckon. I just couldn't get over the concentration levels needed, guys. Like, lap after lap after lap. Like a couple of times I hit the accelerator instead of the brake and just smashed into the wall.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much to make a mistake. That's the thing.
Just getting on the throttle that bit earlier than you should, like it.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking good here. In around the
This
cricket
is the
pitch.
section that I really struggled in here.
Believe it or not, there's actually a cricket pitch out to the left there.
So I found out.
And
Hey,
then,
Mr. Hoffman's joined us.
and then now on the right side, we go round the James Scott Memorial Fountain, a tribute to the Synergy sim racing driver James Scott.
Hey guys.
Timmy.
Hey, Timmy.
G'day.
We're just doing a lap with Rattler at the moment. He's just about to come around turn 2 and finish it off.
There's the super coach on, is he?
Yep.
We haven't got any driver commentary. Where's that?
Mate, I don't know what I'm doing behind the wheel, let alone commentary.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop, there we go. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
We'll jump back on with Mr. Dial, who's now still being hunted down by Timmy Betts. And a big shout out to Jeff Eddy, dialing in from New York again. Commitment 110% from Jeff to get up at God knows what hour in the morning to come and race with us. In split 3.
4 a.m. is it, Jeff?
There we go.
It's a fair effort.
Well, doesn't it? Car looks good.
Car looks good, yeah.
Yeah, pity about the nut behind the wheel though.
The loose nut.
Yeah, needs tightening, mate. Needs tightening.
Where else have we got some battles? We're sort of all spread out a fair bit here at this stage.
Just add Loctite.
Yeah, that's
Where's Sips and Pecky? Not on, obviously. Oh no, they'd be in bed together already, wouldn't they?
Mate, they're at the Drags, the V8 Supercars in Darwin tonight.
They're at the Drags.
Yeah, they got Nitro up north for the.
So, I thought.
I thought they were wearing dresses.
I just left there and got home from there.
Oh, so it's not on tonight. Drags are on or not?
Yeah. No, I left early though. Yeah.
You didn't want to do the threesome with Pecky and.
Nah, mate. I was with my boss and had the mid drag strip top fueler experience, which was pretty mind blowing to be in the middle of the track with.
Top fuelers.
Yeah. Fuck.
They are the bees knees. To stand near one as it fires up, it's just there's nothing like it.
Must be hard up there, Tim, in the heat in a corporate box.
Oh, real hard, mate.
What was it? 21 degrees? And
look out!
Was it a beer like every 20 minutes? What is the
big announcement?
Ratio there?
Big announcement. Anita Buckland will be joining us for season 13.
Good to see.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Gary's going to have some real competition now.
Mr. Ed.
Let's hope she joins one of the other teams.
Wouldn't that be gold?
That'd be awesome.
It'd be quite funny.
Yeah. So does this mean that to have a two rigs side by side?
Yeah, well, Nathan
would it?
rigs side by side.
Yeah, but that's a whole different story. We don't want to touch on what happens in that house.
Yeah, but Brownie got his nose out of joint when Blake got engaged. So.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
Getting a little tighter up here at the front.
Here we go. Nita's just said the rigs will be side by side. It is getting a lot tighter.
Ed's car looks good, doesn't it?
It does.
I like that green.
We've got
That green's really
got a
nice.
new paint scheme coming soon.
I'll be looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I like that green. It pops.
Yeah, it's just a different take on it with a bit of splash of this colour and that.
Sorry, mate. We'll have to make sure it gets some dents and scratches next round.
Oh, we're good for putting that in ourselves, I reckon.
Just wait.
This track.
Just wait.
Well, who went around without touching the wall anyway?
I was up to 0 when up to lap 36. I won't say what happened after that.
That's pretty good.
There was a couple of guys that went through with 0 instance.
I could have.
Yeah, but you didn't, so don't worry about it.
Well, the 0x that I did get, caused me enough damage to steal my fast repair.
I did it.
Yeah.
Because you don't always get a point if you touch the wall.
Lap 15. Yeah, so I wasn't too impressed with that when I came in and found that I had 41 minutes repairs and no fast repair.
Oh.
Gotta be kidding, that's it. So I headed up to race control.
Very quickly.
And complained that your fast repair had been taken.
Yeah, I think a certain WK&P car in the race might have taken
what?
Taken my fast repair.
Nah. Nah.
Didn't hand out the grip. Didn't give me the grip hacks, and took me fast repair. You know how bad is that?
Yeah, but we all don't have macros like some.
No macros here, mate.
Mate, I would want his macros. You've seen how he finished.
Yeah, answer your question, Will. There's like WK&P cars are all painted by myself, and I think most of the other cars are painted in-house. And then there are a few guys that get professional guys to do them for them.
Yeah, Type N ones are done by KRD at the moment.
But it's something most teams take a lot of pride in doing.
Takes forever to do them, but.
And Will Wilson, the Tinder ad we did on Tuesday night wasn't a ruse. Poor old Nathan, that's all I'm going to say. I think Blake's trying to partner him off so we can get him out of the house.
No, Blake, Nath uses Grinder, not Tinder.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You got to swipe left. You got to swipe left for Grinder, don't you? Not right.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
Story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I think you know too much.
No.
You know why Bulldog left, don't you? Mark's taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Pete, Hobbo is an absolute graphic artist genius, and he does the SSR paints.
Yep. Yeah, I believe it's not easy to do paint work.
Takes a bit of time.
Not if you put a lot of detail into it.
Mm.
Basic ones are easy to do. I can do a basic one, but yeah, apart from that, they're done.
All black.
I could put later. I did a replica
Racing
of the.
standards.
I did a replica of the Shell Sierra onto the FR 500 Mustang years and years ago. Many years ago.
With sticky tape attached to the screen.
Oh, you paint? I was going to say you didn't paint the screen of the computer, did you?
No, I didn't need to do that.
No, but there's a shred of paper over it.
There is a guy on YouTube. I can't remember his name offhand, and he does a series of videos. I think he's got about 7 of them. How to do it on use GIMP and put a paint on. He's very good, but he's very hard to understand because he had a piece cut out of his tongue due to cancer. But yeah, apart from that, he's very, very good to watch his videos and learn how to do it.
Yeah, I've still got issues with the bloody damage model of the V8s as well. Like, I sat behind Peter here, behind Jeremy here for a while last night, and just, no rear wing on the car.
It is annoying.
When they're pulling away from you and they got half the car missing.
Yeah.
Yep. Good to see the locked on lads on here though.
It is actually.
Get back into listening to their podcast again.
How many have you had a safety car yet? I missed the first bit.
No, we haven't had one yet.
No, it's coming up though.
It's not far away.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I suppose I can't say too much about Split 2, can I?
Nah, no, I've got to.
No, you can't.
We're forbidden to talk about them tonight, which is a bit disappointing because the driver's lounge is usually a good spot to rehash a few of the incidents from the other splits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I can say for those that, of course, Split 1's going to be on tomorrow night and Split 2 on Sunday night. And all I'm going to say is it will be very interesting with the broadcast, in the sense that I know from looking at the penalties list from the race control, it was like War and Peace for Split 1 and Split 2, and Split 3 was just a paragraph.
Yeah, Split 1, you'd need you would have worn your fingers out typing it in, wouldn't you?
They call it hell at the bell.
Poor old Vargs.
Coming up to he's coming up to the greatest overtake I've ever pulled off. This has got to be yes.
Well,
they
I'm
pull
going
it
to
to
say,
bits.
I would have said a lot of ass, but anyway.
Oh, it wasn't ass, mate. It was just pure genius to stick it up there.
Poor old Ed.
There was only one way to go.
Yeah, didn't know whether to go left or right, did he? Oh, sometimes you're just in the right spot at the right time, so might as well grab it.
I was quite happy to take the lead of the race.
Yeah, nice work.
Yeah, Split 1 race, first race of season 12 wasn't a race like that in season 11, put it that way.
Ooh.
Shambles, you tell
me. Building the suspense for tomorrow night. And safety car has been called, I believe, because everyone is coming into the pits.
That was good timing.
It is, because I need a drink.
See, it's much easier on Tuesday nights now, because when I need to do something, I just go to a 60-second ad and walk away. Thanks, of course, to Super Cheap Auto. Did anyone stay out, is the question here? Laurie's still out. Because you needed to go in now, because this was basically, if you pit now, you're going to get home. So Laurie stayed out, that's right. Which I couldn't understand why you would.
Yeah, I would have came in.
Yeah, because you
That much mileage.
only needed to put in 34 litres or 35 litres to get home. Now, Will Wilson has been spreading a story, Hoffy, that you're one of the Kevins in the Super Cheap Auto ad.
Oh, really?
Now that wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't get paid enough for doing super cheap ads. I get mega dollars to do anything. No, it's not.
Oh, there you go. You've got your answer, Will. So all the big boys back at the front. We've got Dial, Betts, Galley, Brett Taylor, Ed Cullens back in 5th. Bruce McLeod in 6th. Laurie still to pit. Jeff Eddy having a very quiet race, sitting in 8th, up 1 spot. Michael Power up 4 spots. Peter Verney up 12 in 10th. Jeremy Bush in 11th. Darren Friend in 12th. Myself in 13th. Scotty in 14th. Darren Walden 15. Phil Marsh, Grenshaw, Van Luton, Zeal, and then Tony Power and Pitts, Lucas Burt, Brand, and Slater had left at this stage.
But I nearly hit the safety car then. I just forgot where I was on the track and suddenly had to yank right to get past him.
We thought Hoffy was your crew chief and told you he was eating ice cream.
By the way, Will Wilson said it's a flattering ad, so it is me.
So tell me this: is the safety car a ghost, or could I have actually hit it?
You could have hit it.
Oh, you can hit it.
He wouldn't be happy about it.
It was.
That's the 4X.
It was a rookie. It was a rookie safety car driver in Matt McMillan's young bloke Brandon, and I think he did an excellent job. Got his left and rights confused there at one stage, but he.
I nearly cleaned him up. I just had no idea where I was on the track.
Well, he was actually saying to me tonight that basically he lost communications. He couldn't, when Benny was telling him to go out, he couldn't hear him say go out or go left or go right or anything. So he was sort of doing it blindfolded at the same time.
It's very hard to do a lap in the car without sound.
Not to mention, like, I've been doing.
This one too.
Not to mention too, like, you're driving a car that's going to have cold tyres, and then you get asked to, it's time to move away from the field. And if you ever get a chance, if you're new to the league, you want to sort of go back. I can't remember which season it was. Someone will probably correct me. I think it might have been about 8 or 9. We had a safety car driver called Cam Veacock that decided in the final turn at Sunset at Sebring, decided to put it in the wall. And it actually made iRacing not top 10 list, and was also put on Twitter as a direct clipped by itself for iRacing.
Oh, no.
It's actually quite daunting to do the safety car. I did it for the Sandown 500 last week, and yeah, you're in a bit of panic mode getting out onto the track, especially when you're trying to stay in front of Madison.
Oh, absolutely.
And, yeah.
I
can guarantee for 3 laps he didn't pass me though, so I did pretty good to stay in front of Madison.
Well, I was a safety driver for round 1 of the Logitech Pro Series, and I was so bloody happy I didn't get called out. I was literally shitting myself about it. And then round 2 we got in Pete Sholton from SSR as number 1, and I was number 2 because we feel we need to have 2 drivers in case one drops out. But yeah, it's rather daunting and bloody hard work when you're on the other side of the fence. So
yeah,
big shout out to all the boys that do race control and stewarding and all the rest of it, because it's never easy and made even harder when you get a bunch of blokes going not happy about what's going on and frustrated.
Yeah, especially if there's a lot of cars on the track.
I can have the problem when you get other drivers identifying themselves as kettles and safety cars and whatever else they like to be.
Is kettles?
Yeah. He must have the mic turned off, or his ears turned off at the moment. Tuesday night, hey, Mike. Hey, Mark.
Oh, no, I'm here. I'm just I'm off with the pixies, mate.
We'll get going here in a second.
Yeah, because I was about 4 laps down because I was in the pits for 7 minutes. I was actually going to ask race control if I could pass the safety car 2 or 3 times to get back on the lead lap. I thought I'd better not, but I was just going there for shits and giggles.
That's where you start praying for safety cars because you get one each lap each time that comes out.
100%. There was 2, but I was 4 down, so I just needed to pass him twice on each one, and I would have been back on track. Yeah, that 7 minutes in the pits killed me.
Yeah, it's never much fun when you're sitting there going nowhere. But you know,
Rookie.
At least you stuck around, hung out, and kept going. Many a person I've seen to get in that situation and just go, "Yep, done."
I was going to say that's credit there on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't learn nothing if you click off.
You want to keep this fast repair for a blown motor because it takes 20 minutes.
Well, that's what I was saving it for. I thought, I'm going to blow an engine or I'll do something. So I saved it, and then I didn't need it. You know, it's Murphy's Law, isn't it?
Yeah, my theory is if you blow an engine, you go and make another jack or something. It's just easier.
Are we going again? No, it's good. That's how it starts. You're going down. You're going down the rabbit hole now.
Yep. Spoke to Peggy 3 weeks ago. I was like, check this out, brother. He sent me a photo, and I was done. I just seen the picture, and that's it. I'm a sucker for punishment. And the wife, the finance manager, approved it. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
At least you did it right the first time. You didn't have 3 goes at trying to go, I don't know whether I like it, so I'll buy the cheaper rig and.
As we do when we build our cars, when we're younger, and you have 4 rebuilds because you should have gone full the first time.
Hey.
Like my bloody Commodores, it's just they're just crazy.
Yeah, you're never happy with what you got, and then you feel as though you want some more speed, so you go and do something more.
Yeah.
And then you get used to that, and you want more speed again.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
With a baby blower, and it's like, you have it for 3 months, and then you get a bigger blower and drivetrain, and it's just, like you said, it's a rabbit hole. It's never ending.
Oh, tell me about it. My BA swallowed up more money than what it's worth.
Yeah, same.
That's just in repair bills.
No, but that's every car.
Well,
That's every car.
When Ford don't make the right oil pump to put in a Boss engine, and you can over-rev them and destroy the oil pump by over-revving it, and then continue to put that same oil pump in for the next 3 series of Fords that they bring out, they're fucking asking for it.
Did they ever make anything right?
Yeah, they made the motor right. They made the motor right. The motor's, there's nothing wrong with the engine.
Isn't an oil pump in the engine?
They should have put a better oil pump in it.
Was last time.
I thought that was a crucial part of the engine.
They literally shoehorned the Boss motor into the BA because it's just way too big for the car.
Yeah.
Come out of one of the US trucks. There's no room in it. You can't do anything down beside. You can't change spark plugs in it. It's fucking pain in the ass. Can't dust the head.
They don't expect them to last that long, so it doesn't matter.
I'll agree with that.
Hey, look, I've already challenged Jamie tonight to a race. I guess he's Quincy little RX4 with the turbo rotary in it. So
It's still got power to weight, mate. So make sure you got the power to the weight.
yeah, no, I got a little sorted out. Put the adjustable suspension in it, so the rear end bogs down just enough to get it off the line and get it going good.
And the rear wing's heated, so when you go to push it, your hands don't get cold.
I'm not even going to go there. You're just jealous that you didn't get one of the Holden.
Out. That's why.
And the bonnet bulge. They had to put the bonnet bulge. They had to put the bonnet bulge in at the fit engine.
You know
It's the
what?
only, it's the only bulge a fucking Ford driver's ever gonna get.
Exactly.
See, you wouldn't know what fucking real car was.
Fuck off,
So here we
cunt.
go.
Fuck, I'll tell you, real car. Like, I'll drag you any day, bitch.
Yeah. I don't back down from anyone in the car, buddy.
Yeah, I got to agree with Timmy on that one because I had a hard on all week. And last night I went in with the Mustang and for some reason it all went soft. Can't
Yes, believe it or not, I put a 6-inch BA bulge on my VX Commodore.
I wouldn't even admit to that.
Yeah, neither would I. Can we still be friends? You're out of the team.
You want to watch this?
Well, the only way
Excellent.
I could get the blower under the bonnet.
Yeah.
Was the only way. I didn't like those. I don't like those reverse.
Right, here we
jars.
go.
They look stupid.
Yes, this doesn't end well.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy track.
wow.
Imagine running an Indy car around there.
I don't know
Mm.
about that.
IndyCar, Jesus.
I don't know. I reckon it ended pretty good.
Yeah, from your perspective, it ended well.
I was, put it this way, I was blessed.
You saw the light, Dave.
Yeah, I went for the light. Because there was plenty of smoke everywhere else.
Should have just kept going around.
Ouch.
Just to throw some oil out on the track with Galley. Hey, John.
Well-
That'll be that oil pump going, is it?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the old part.
It was a good hit into the wall. It was a hard one.
I was going to say, I felt you coming back out and I thought, I'm going to get cleaned up here anyway.
Pulled hard on the wheel.
It would have been.
A bit of pushback, was it?
Oh, you're not wrong. And it's not even a DD wheel.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you drive Mustangs and bloody Isuzus, I suppose. Where are you going, Johnny?
Oh.
I have to agree with Mark there. The CSL Elite does give a bit of a kickback.
Yeah. And everyone says, they make great saves on DD wheels, but I make some terrific saves on the CSL.
I normally do, but I didn't last night.
Nah, you were way too late on that break.
So, Mark, what map range you got on your steering wheel then?
I run the Fanatec at the Fanalabs at max 180, 1080.
Oh, right.
And iRacing, I run it at 900.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably should have changed it for this track last night. Now, that I think about that section around the back of where the cricket pitch is, I was really, really slow in there.
Yeah.
So that's probably what the issue was there. I'm too late to go and change it now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because up until Mark Peck decided to give me some advice on my wheel, everything was working well with it. And if you're listening, Mark Peck, I'm still not happy with that.
What you do?
Yeah.
You never take computer advice or wheel advice off Mark Peck, ever.
I'll go and change mine now then.
Yeah. Change it back.
You got to use the excuse I do. You race a Mustang, I race a Commodore. Can't change it for that reason.
That's right. Yeah, you don't want to go slower.
So Brett did well to keep the pressure on you, Dave.
Absolutely. Don't worry, I was shitting bullets right about now.
Is that a
Shitting
sir I
bullets.
can see at the front
Is
of
that-
Dave's
it's-
name?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard about shitting bullets. Like, fuck. Is that a big asshole and shitting bricks?
Absolutely. See, I've only got a little hole. When you drive a Mustang, you got a big hole, so you shit bricks.
Mm.
Bullets slide out.
Oh,
oi!
oh, no.
There goes
Oh,
Brian.
no.
That's Brett in the wall.
You open that.
Oh,
Bullets. Fucking you shit like a rabbit, bro. Plop, 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 plop.
Shit like that and go.
Eddie.
Fucking eyeballs popping out.
Oh.
So Bruce keeping the pressure on. Keeping the pressure on Eddie.
It sounds like we're boring somebody there.
I figure out where everybody's up to. It's been a long day at work. I'd like to know where they're at.
I'll tell you what, last night I had an awesome race with Ed most of the night. Like, Ed and I were just sort of nose to tail for a lot of it. It was great.
And back under the second safety car. So any concerns about fuel were now out the window. Building up for a straight out street fight.
that's what I was banking on.
Hmm.
And I get to pick up another lap.
Perfect.
Oh, go you.
I know, right?
See, this is the Hoppy play now. All safe fuel.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've got a real fuel tank in the car now. I decided to give Becky his thimble back. Yeah, next week at Le Mans, that is the best track to save fuel. Always save fuel around there.
Why? Just go hard at it and go full on.
You drive smart. That's how you finish.
Oh, I finished Le Mans. I've never not finished Le Mans race.
Well, the way
I
you
just drive it hard.
The way your throttle's going, it should suit perfect.
Yeah, don't talk about the throttle. Honestly, I don't know what I got to do. I pulled it apart last week, cleaned it all up. Yeah, it was good for a few days. Last night I noticed it was starting to act up again. It's acting up again now, so I don't know what's wrong with it.
If you don't use the clutch, why haven't you put the clutch hall sensor in there?
I do use the clutch.
Yeah, but is it important as the accelerator?
I use the clutch off the line.
Still put the clutch hall sensor on the accelerator. Swap them over.
Yeah.
I actually had an old set of G29 pedals. I inverted them and used the clutch as a accelerator. That was different.
I bet. Because I used to use them. Actually, I think I sold the pedals. I don't think I got them anymore. got the wheel. I hear G27 wheel. That was a good wheel. That lasted me 10 years. That wheel.
Nice.
Longer than any other Ford.
I still got my G.
Oh. No, I gave my G29 wheel to Dave.
It's still in the top of the cupboard. You want it back, Johnny?
No.
You know where it is.
Yeah, I know where it is. Hey.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not taking up room in your place. Actually, that's what I could do. I could use that rim. Oh, I just had a crazy idea.
Oh, look out.
Light bulb moment.
Yep, light bulb moment.
Yeah, but the problem is the light glow's blowing.
I'll remember that next week. I'll put you in the safety car. You might have to drive a safety car next week.
Yeah, well, I might be working, so I've already told Ash.
Possibility I am too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll
we sort of
hopefully.
There you go, Dave. Someone else with a Cataclysm logo on their car.
Well,
So you
it's the only way to have computers, buddy.
Yep.
Which one did you guys go for?
What was that?
Sorry?
Which computer from them did you buy?
Josh. I've gone.
You go, Dave.
Oh, I was going to say the one I brought. I just rung Josh up because Andrew put me onto him, and Andrew got to know him really well. So I just said to him, "This is what my budget is," and he goes, "Look, this is the one that I built, and it was $1,700 or something." And he builds them. He doesn't bullshit, which is the best thing about it.
Yes.
So I don't know the name of it, but that's the one that he built for me to my budget. And I said, look, I got $2,000. There you go. He goes, look, there's a lot of guys out there that are going this and that, and they go, oh, you need coloured fans and all this other bullshit. And he goes, why? They don't do anything for performance-wise. It's just a wank factor.
Yeah.
So basically, he turns around and put all black fans in it. They're half the price and shit like that. So
yeah,
yeah, mine was $1,700. So.
That's all right. Because I've been looking at it. Because I'm running I think I'm running the 8 gigabyte card from the RX 580, and I'm looking at most of them. They were only 4, and I'm thinking, why would I go backwards from 40?
It just ring.
Or I'll just go because I want to, I want this computer to last me quite a number of years. So.
Yeah. Well, my graphics card's only a 1660 Super. It's nothing special. And Josh said you don't need any more. And I'm running 3 monitors on it, so...
Yeah. Well, I do intend to up the size of my monitors to at least between 27 and 32. I'm going to decide on what way I'm going there, but...
Well, I've just upgraded. Like, I only used to ever run a single 32, and now I've got 3 32s running this, and it's not a problem. And that was off his recommendations.
What resolution are you?
Sorry?
What resolution are you running?
You only got to run, well, only 1080s.
Okay. Yeah, and that's where the graphics card kicks in. If you're running something more than 1080, it tends to need some juice. Yeah.
And that's what he said, but he goes, that's more than what you need. You don't need anything. Like, he goes, if you want absolutely spot on big dollar computers and stuff like that, absolutely. But he goes, to get you started, and that's all I'm doing, is getting started in it. He goes, that's all you need. So, perfect.
Yeah, that's good. 100%. Right? You've got a budget, and B, you've got what you're trying to achieve. Right? And if you can get the two to me, brilliant. Yeah? And that's all we're trying to do.
And that's the thing too, like we've all got other things that we want to spend money on. Like this, like to me, is a hobby. Like other guys race cars, I race karts and stuff like that. So I prefer to spend the money on the karts and doing dyno work and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Like everyone's got their own little avenues they want to go down.
That's all it is. There's a couple of other things that's been involved. It's pretty fun. I'm just kind of lucky on the IT, so some of it becomes a bit of a tough write-off. Some of it. Obviously, not the real pedals and sim rigging stuff, right? But the PC side and the screens, they are used for work every day. Yeah. But the rest of it, not so much.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry, Dave. That last bit was all gargled. I could barely hear you.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm on the way home, so it's a bit dodgy in the reception.
Well, Will Wilson's thinking that we should just be running 1080s because we're all vets and our eyes aren't good.
Do they come with free walking sticks or frames?
I'm sure Will be all over it. And I better get rid of that safety car logo image.
They do, by the way.
I do have a question. Where are we on Tuesday night?
Le Mans. Next week. Oh, Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Right?
Montague, I think.
Yeah, Montague.
Oh, there goes Bruce.
Look out. Who was that?
That was Bruce. Bruce McLeod.
McLeod.
One of the new drivers.
Yeah, one of the new guys. He was up there doing well.
Yeah, that corner can catch you out easy.
Mm.
Is that the new track, is it?
Montague, no. I think we've done the full circuit there with vets. I think East Coast is doing the Eastern Circuit.
Okay.
I'll just double check that real quick. Please hold caller. Yeah. It's the Twin Ring Montague. We're doing the Eastern Circuit. No, rephrase that. Sorry, we're doing this Belle Isle, Scotty. We're a week ahead of ourselves. Yep.
You get to do it again, Scotty.
Yeah.
And it's super sprints. So not one but two races. And that's what happened to Michael Power. That was a... So Dave's now in first, Ed in second, Jeremy Bush in third, Peter Verney doing well in fourth, and myself back in fifth.
Is that upside down?
Thanks, Hoff. Hey, Hoff, who'd you used to drive for?
A lot of drivers, a lot of companies.
Yeah, all right. The last couple in Albury, then.
The PC Freight.
Yep.
Is one. I'd driven for Humes, Matty O'Brien. Just name a couple, yeah. But the best company I ever worked for was in North Queensland. Nankervis doing road trains from Mackay across to Perth.
Yeah, righto.
It's a fair haul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go across the top.
Yeah, yep. Sorry, guys, I'm sort of concentrating on the race, right? Like to see how these new blokes are going amongst the area.
Can somebody give me a rundown on where we're up to in the race?
There you go, mate.
Coffee. I want to book you to bloody teach me. Don't worry about the new guys.
Hey, What do you need lessons for? What time did you pull last night? Jesus, Laurie.
I'm your own fucking business.
Love your work, Laurie.
Sorry
I'm sitting
about
there looking at the back of your car going, my God, how have I ended up buying Laurie? No, I did struggle in that middle sector last night, and it's just.
I've actually got coaching every night, right up to race night. So, yeah, I really don't want to do any more because I've got to concentrate on my own practice as well. So,
Tell us your own. Yeah, we've got our own troubles, mate. I'll book, I'll book you for the next 3-4 nights anyway.
Oh, geez, that's expensive.
A beer or that?
You got to get mine, Laurie.
A beer or a lap, I reckon is fair.
I don't drink, so you shit out of luck there.
Either that or it's really cheap.
I get cheap because the hands around.
All right then.
I've been information, Scotty.
You're FaceTiming me, cunt.
Been spending a bit of time with Michael Hayes.
That was the secret, though, mate. I was just trying to pretend that I got there on my own.
Oh, I think people would have worked it out eventually. Come on.
Yeah. No, Hoppy helped me find about a second and a half for each of the qualifying tracks, so helped me jump out of 3 into 2.
So it's his fault then.
And then first round, he's been trying to get me around this track, but I just couldn't get it together. I just tried to survive it.
Yeah. You can tell I didn't, Michael. So. Yeah, you did well. You did well, mate.
Right.
You did really well.
Poor Ed. Poor Ed.
After hitting that wall 6 times. That's all I want to know.
Sorry, Ed.
What's up? Oh, there he is. Hey, Peter, how you going, brother?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, g'day, Ed.
Got a bit excited there.
Peter. Peter B.
Ah, cool.
Bit of
Don't worry,
adrenaline.
bloody Mark did it to me 20 laps before.
No, I didn't get you.
You picked the right. Yeah, you did rub me up the wrong way there, Mark.
Yeah, but I didn't put you in all that. That was a good bit of drive, I thought.
Johnny would have been loving the 2 for 1 there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was Christmas.
How long did you hold on to it for, though? Or don't you want to tell us?
I'm not going to say it.
With Scotty, he's worked his way up.
Scotty, yeah, he's back up into 6th.
6, yep.
Is that your highest position, Johnny, or have you held a higher position in a race?
Well, I did lead a lap earlier.
Does staying out count? Sorry. Had to go there.
Yeah. Well, I did the same thing at Imola last season, so.
I was going to say, it's the same as driving the pace car, isn't it?
Actually,
From your
yeah.
race.
It does
And you're
count because I led a lap at Le Mans when I pulled the podium there, so yeah, it does count.
Yeah, and you're only 15 positions in front of Dial, so.
Shots fired.
Fine. We'll see how many spots he's behind me this week.
How did work go today, Mark?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'm hoping that message just comes through is tomorrow's shift details. No.
You got to start at 11:30.
No, hopefully 2:30. I would have thought the shift details would have been through by now, but yeah.
It's pretty slack that they can't do it by now.
Oh, tell me about it.
Scotty
You're
putting
gonna
a bit
get
of pressure on him.
Monday, that's what you're going to get. They didn't like you.
The driver had attitude.
DCM.
So, Mr. Hayes,
Oh!
Division 2 race go?
How'd it go?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't televised it yet, so I'm not allowed to tell you.
Oh,
Not good.
don't
You
you
get
get
to-
to go on for it?
Yeah, no, you get to see
Not
it
this
tomorrow
week.
night.
Oh, next
Ours is until Sunday.
Yeah, that's why I started an hour earlier tonight because we're filling in the split 2 time slot.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you sort. What are you on?
49.
Oh, jeez, I missed it.
We can rewind the overtake for you if you want.
Or Mr. V, or no. That's one thing we don't have to.
It's all right, Ed. I got to enjoy our racing together again.
I told you, mate. The only disappointing thing about happening there was looking at the scoreboard after the race had finished, and bloody Mr. Reed got the podium.
Trying to make Hazy think I didn't.
He just didn't say where on the podium, though.
Nah. So what lap did you two come together and fall off, Dave?
Wait and watch.
Yeah. Like it all starts on lap 1.
At this point, I can see Scotty parents coming through and passing you all.
Yep.
Putting the big moves on.
Absolutely.
Well, that was the plan, but I've gone back down the ladder, haven't I?
Just as I said it, he's dropping.
Tell you what, Phil Marsh in 8th is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
You're trying to unlap yourself, Scotty. No?
I'm going to say something on behalf of the Split 3 drivers. I think the Split 2 guys better be careful because they seem to be a lot more incidents in Split 2 than 3.
Uh-huh.
Very true.
I'm a guilty party in that space. Absolutely.
Well, I'm safe because I'm in split 1.
Did you stall? Did you stall on the start again, Dave?
No. I had 2 or 3 goals to hit last night.
Oh, okay.
Don't stall on the start. I got that one.
That's good.
Get to the end of the race. I did actually get that one. Finish on the lead lap. Not quite.
Okay.
So, you'll have to watch the broadcast to see what happens.
I was going to say no. Dave needs to take no days on the starts just so he doesn't miss them.
Yeah, no, only for half the season, right? Yeah, like
usually happen when we least expected it.
Yeah. Exactly. So,
Hey, I'll just go off the phone to Sips and Pecky.
Yep.
In Darwin on the Terps, and Sips said to call you all cunts.
That's nice.
Yeah,
but hang on, we're useful.
Yeah, but no one gives a fuck.
So we'll see you next Thursday. Tell him to see you next Thursday, Tippy. Right?
Fucking on the Terps, and they're on the sim.
No, look out.
Yeah, couldn't shut them up. Seriously.
But you never can anyway, so.
I know.
What's the difference being on the Terps or off the Terps?
Fucking unreal.
It's easy. You push the third in the
How do I put my
button.
phone on
Shut up.
speaker? For fuck's sake, Becky, you're a dumb cunt. So yeah, they called you all cunts.
Okay.
At least we're all useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him we're useful, he's not.
That's right. Just call him the ankle.
poor old Scotty's had more blow-ups this year, so I've got to last season. He had more blow-ups last season. I wouldn't trust Pecky's performance car over.
No, it's running. He's running that McKnight engine.
How was your heart right now, John? Being in that spot.
I actually started to relax because I had Jeff 9 seconds back, and I made a conscious decision to let these two go. And I just thought I'd just get into a groove here and just concentrate on corners and hitting apexes, and that was about it.
I like how he said, "Oh, let him go." You didn't let him do anything, mate. They did it on their own.
Dave, I was a bit more worried about on this last lap. He was breathing very heavily.
That was only because the wife forgot to bring me a jack.
Forgot or refused to?
Probably refused to.
It was quite funny when he spun earlier. I heard it in the background. Are you all right, Dale?
This is where you've got to set up the sim rig thing with the push button for the drink. You push the button and the drink.
It's exactly the same as an aircraft. That's the way I've got the rig set up.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to get a camel pack.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it goes flat by the time you drink it.
I needed it. It's this track last night. It was.
I was going to say, I was sweating pretty hard last night after this. Like, you just concentration. Yeah.
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 I'm pleased you guys were because I was.
You don't get enough time to look down, reach over for the drink, pick it up. That's why I wasn't able to talk on the radio because I needed the drink. So when I passed someone, I just held the button down. Yeah, that'll do.
I finished the last 2 laps with a bent steering arm.
Oh, big lunch here.
Well done, Dave.
Well done, Dave.
Cheers.
Awesome job today.
Yeah, good job, mate.
And then he puts it in the water.
Good job.
I had to. Just put it this way, I don't know who I was coming up on, but I thought, I'm either going to bin it or I'm going to take him across the line with me. So.
Nice.
And
Done, Dave.
Laurie
Johnny.
chasing down Jeff.
Yeah, great job, podium guys.
Yeah.
It
Thanks.
was a great race by all. I would have been.
Your top 10 have done really well.
Yeah.
And Johnny. The big flick.
Yeah, maybe. Work, John.
Gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
Yeah, Johnny's. Yeah, I see. I was watching him do this. Me and Ben were sitting there watching him going, yeah, this is going to be a highlight of the broadcast.
Oh, it has to be. Camera's in the right spot too.
I was going to say, do you get your signature? Did you actually do a JON?
Nah.
Yeah, I eventually practiced this in the practice session to find out where the cameras were.
So, Dave, as the race winner, mate, does anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mum and dad for bringing me here.
Oh, this is your speech from later, yep.
You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I do. Keep going.
Nah, I'd just like to thank everybody from all their sponsors and that, from WK&P, Super Cheap, and all the rest of the guys, Barolo Cabinets. But a big thanks to all the guys that helped me out, like as within our team, and all the guys we race against. Like, I just really enjoy it.
That's good, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's nice having you as part of the group.
He done that well for an old fella, didn't he?
He did, but he's been doing enough.
Yeah.
He's been doing often enough karting, so he knows what to do.
Yeah. Hey, Laurie,
What, mate?
you came 5th, didn't you?
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
How come you're in a 6th in the championship?
Penalty points.
Pure
Could be.
pure talent and ability and all that shit.
No penalty points. Yeah, I was just curious. That's all. Yeah.
Might have been, someone might have got a fast lap, which bumped them up.
Yeah.
Good old fashioned bribes, mate.
Yeah, they go a long way.
Yeah.
Bruce McLeod got bonus points. Maybe, yeah. Oh, I was just curious. That's all, yeah.
I've got no
That's
idea.
That's
I
what'll
didn't
be
look at all
bonus
that.
points.
Yeah.
I know Benny accepts PayPal,
You're right. Done.
So,
Done deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I accept PayPal too.
Okay, mate. You're on too.
That's why Jeff Eddie's in front of John.
Yeah.
But that's why
Bonus
that's
points.
why you don't get anywhere.
But hang on, you're in Victoria. Oh shit.
I'll watch it, mate. You might be down there soon.
Right, fellas. Cheers for the stream, eh?
No worries.
Yeah,
Thanks
no
for jumping in, Scott.
See you next week.
Yeah,
Cheers, boys.
absolutely.
Right.
And big thank you for everyone else for dropping in.
Well done on the 100, Pete.
Yep.
Good on you,
Cheers.
Pete.
Thanks, man. Yep, well
Very
done,
well
mate.
done.
And
Yeah,
now,
well done on the split 3 podium, and I will have a good night, guys.
thank you.
Yeah, cheers. Au revoir.
And we might just take this opportunity to say goodnight to everybody, and we'll see everyone again next week, hopefully after the Split 2 broadcast. And a big thank you to everybody who's been watching, and we'll see you all again soon.
Yeah.